DMV, DMV. Y'all here now. We here in the flesh. We here in reality. I said I was gonna do this for my next episode. I was gonna bring one of my boys, one of my faves, my good man, Nick. What's good, bro? How you, bro?
All right, how you?
It's good. It's good. It's good to see you, bro. It's good to see you in the flesh, bro.
Likewise. I'm happy to be here, man.
Man, that's good, bro. That's good, man. It's been like,
In a minute.
yeah, it's 2025, right?
Yes, sir. We entering quickly entering 2026.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of stuff to talk about, man. We got a lot in store for y'all. So yeah, let's get started, man.
No. Before we get started, we talked about this. We ain't gonna skip no subject here. We gonna talk about just a little bit on what's been going on lately, and the past years as the show had paused. Man, tell me about you, bro. Before we get to the show, tell me how everything been going on.
Man, everything's been good, man. Like I have no complaints. You know my saying. I ain't making no noise, so I'm just out here just taking it one day at a time. I'm just like I said, I'm just happy to be here. Happy to be back with District Live Sports, and just talk about some good football, some good basketball, whatever else that that comes up, that catches our attention. So I'm just happy to be here.
Man, that's good, bro. I ain't gonna lie, District Live Sports community, my man Nick right here, he been doing it big on the modeling for District Live Sports. He been killing it. He been crushing it. I ain't gonna lie, with all the shoots we've been doing this year, you might as well just get you a little model agency and just get some shoes, bro. Like you doing it, man. Like we gonna showcase some of these photos in this video, but you was killing it when it came to these pictures and to the vlogs and everything that we got going, man. And I'm real appreciative for you, bro.
Yeah, man, I appreciate that, man. I was just showing up to do my part.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that you and the rest of the team enjoyed my contributions to the rebrand of District Live Sports. So like I said, I'm excited to be back. I'm excited that District Live Sports is up and running again.
You know it.
And
professionally this time.
Exactly, you see it. Yeah, let's do this, man. Let's do it. How have you been? That's the better question. You are the CEO. You are the one when it comes to District Live Sports. So how have you been, man?
Just like I explained in the last episode, man, it's been a tribulation. It's been definitely a testimony of how we got here. First of all, like starting everything up, it was on a journey of trying to find my pitch, trying to find my way on how to really perfect this craft. I had to learn that with doing other ventures. I had to take time off of the broadcast or District Live Sports. Still did videography and little pictures and little graphic design and stuff here on the side for our brand, but I wasn't really in that space to really drop whatever we had like we did before. Like back then, bro, like I mean, if I had to remember, man, it was like 2021 when I was at my boy Vinny, I was living with him. But before that, when we really started, bro, it was like what 2019,
2020.
Yeah. Like I mean, before I even moved to College Park, I mean, like damn near 2018, going to 2019 when we started doing episodes in my mom's living room, mom's basement.
Yeah, facts, real day ones out here.
Yeah,
shout
like
out to Ma Dukes.
Yeah, shout out to Ma Dukes. She held it down. She was yelling at me, bringing in whoever in the house and getting all this equipment and all this other stuff. So when life happens like that, bro, you just have to figure like what it's gonna lead you to. One thing I had to really learn about with life, I had to really take my time and understand why stuff is happening.
Yeah.
And when I really pitched everything together, it made sense. Everything was in a algorithm in terms of just building piece by piece, brick by brick. From learning the foundation, getting the money together, getting the direction together, getting the team together. Really, that was just really the most hard and mentally thing I had to do with my life. But when I got it down, I just went with everything else, and at that point, I stayed focused on the mission on this year, 2025. got all my majority of my life put together with terms of like finances and doing all the things with the business and getting the crib and just everything else. Like once everything I put together, bro, like now it's like I'm really happy, but the mission is not over. It's far from over.
It's never gonna be over, man. As long as we have breath in our body, we gonna keep this thing rolling.
You know it, you know it. So let the motor run, let the engine rev, and man, let's just do this damn thing, bro. Man, let's like you said, man. Let's get right into the episode,
let's
bro.
Let's get into it, man. That's what we here for.
Yeah. Before we even started the show, bro, I was kind of anticipating the game just to be like literally before you got in. I was like, oh yeah, bet my man Nick about to come in here. Warm welcome to the crib. About to see the Commander score a touchdown, bruh.
As soon as I came in, we was right there on the red zone and just could not convert.
Yeah,
couldn't convert, and it's been a down. I can't say it's a downward spiral because it's only about to be.
We can still look at the game while the show going, bro. Yeah, I'm not tripping.
For those that are not tuned in to the Commanders versus the Minnesota Vikings, you would currently know that it is 14-0 Minnesota's way.
14-0? It was just 7-0.
It was 7-0.
Who scored that last touchdown?
I forget the running back's name, but he ran in the touchdown.
Oh, Jordan Mason?
Yes.
Oh my God.
He ran in that touchdown, and it was just if you're a longtime Commanders fan like myself and my brother Rari, you know when somebody scores 2 touchdowns in a row on the Commanders, that this is going to be a nasty, nasty, nasty afternoon for the Washington Commanders.
Oh, let's kind of give some slack. I've seen some worse games this season.
Oh, absolutely. I've seen worse games in my 30 years of living.
Oh yeah, right.
So this is nothing new. This is nothing new. Yeah. That's really what I can say about that. But let's talk about the future of the Washington Commanders. Let's get into that. Me personally, as long as we have JD5, the Commanders will always have a bright future. But
best believe.
It's always about the surrounding pieces around him. And I don't believe, based on how we've played this year and based on how the acquisitions that we've made over the offseason, I don't think that we've done him. We have done him any service. I think last season was by far a magical season.
Yeah.
Nobody saw this coming.
Yeah.
But I think, and I don't want to ding Adam Peters too much, because I think he's done an excellent job in turning the culture around for the Washington Commanders. But I think he got a little too carried away in thinking that we were something that we clearly weren't yet. Again, last season was a magical season that nobody saw coming. So with a lot of the acquisitions, it was kind of like shortcut acquisitions. We're probably the oldest team in the league.
Damn near.
By far by a long margin.
Still got Bobby Wagner and Zach Ertz.
We got Von Miller.
Yeah.
King Von Miller. Let me put some respect on his name. Let me put some respect on the future Hall of Famer.
I wanted to bounce back on that last point you made. Adam Peters. When you was like, yeah, he had the hot hand last year, but this year he had the low ball. You're familiar with the game of craps.
Yeah.
You roll a 7 on the first roll, you hitting. You get your point number, you hit your point number again, you hitting. As soon as you roll a 2 or a 12, craps out. Bro, this season is craps out.
It's craps out.
Like he literally just was gambling.
He took a lot of gambles that.
Some of the acquisitions was definitely good, like Tunsil. Yeah, I love Debo. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I wouldn't mind resigning him.
Yeah, my thing about Debo is you don't trade for somebody like that just to let them walk.
A fifth year at that.
A fifth
round,
fifth rounder,
yeah,
to let
fifth
him
round.
walk. So
Right.
you definitely have to pay him. You got to pay Laramie Tunsil. He's still one of the best, one of the better, I should say, the better left tackles in the league. So you have to pay him. But it's all about, like I said, it's all about the other pieces. You know, I don't think that we really we really invested in the draft like we should have.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with the skilled positions,
Mm-hmm.
which is what we desperately need. I mean, we desperately need a new defense, like every position you can think of on the defense.
I mean, let's just talk about the layout of the team. I mean, just real quick summary before we hit off of the next topic on this segment. I feel like we probably should reevaluate the safeties again.
Yeah.
I feel like corner is decent, but not good enough.
It's not good enough.
I don't know the future of Marshawn Lattimore. We have no edges.
No.
Armstrong got hurt, so that really hurt us real bad in the pass rush. Mm-hmm. Our defensive tackles are good enough, but you need a lot more than that.
You need more.
Bobby, I mean, I love Bobby. He reminds me a lot about London from back in the day.
But he's older.
Yeah, he's not agile. He's very horrible when it comes to pass coverage.
Yeah,
and let's go on to offense. I mean, offense ain't neat either. The running back, I mean, I love Chris Rodriguez.
The running back room is not elite.
I love Chris Rodriguez, but he's just not an RB1. No. I just feel like he just stay here as in a future, but not an RB1 to really contend with.
Our receiving core.
Also Bill.
Bill, yeah.
Bill
is just young. I do think he has a lot of potential. I don't know what the future holds for him as a running back one, but I think you definitely want to keep him. As far as your running back core.
Yeah.
Our
tight ends as well.
Tight ends. Our tight ends. Zach, as we like to call him. Zach Ertz is on the older side. He's definitely always due for like at least 2 drops per game, 2 big drops.
And his yards at the catch is just disgusting.
Yeah,
I mean, one little rub and he's already on the ground. It's crazy.
He doesn't really gain any yardage after the catch. And like I said, he's due for 2 drops per game.
Yeah, it's insane.
So,
and then depth on him is ain't better. Like Sennett.
Yeah, Ben Sennett. Man. Ben Sennett was a gamble.
Second rounder.
He was really nice at TCU, but he's more like, to me, he's more like John Bates. A really good blocker.
But John Bates is actually the better blocker.
Yeah, he's the better. Yeah, by far. Yeah, come on, man. Shout out to JB.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Ben Sennett was not, and then
wide receiver core.
That's probably the nastiest position.
Under like Debo and Terry, is nobody. I mean, forget Noah. I mean, I don't care about that touchdown grab from Chicago. That's been gone so long ago, bro.
And shout out to Noah Brown. He will forever be remembered for that. That was, like I said, like that.
That was a mecca to our success, really.
And that play, that single play, encapsulates how magical our season was last year.
But you can't just get resigned off of just that miracle.
No.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm just telling you, I'm telling the fan base, you can't just go off of that momentum thinking like it's just gonna be camaraderie every game. Like, boy, you can't even stay on the field. We haven't seen you since training camp.
No, that's a fact. That's a major fact, and that's why it all comes back to the draft. Like there was a lot of looking back on the draft outside of JD, and I'm gonna say maybe Brandon Coleman or Josh Connerly. AP's draft selections have not panned out.
I mean, I understand those positions, and I actually encourage that because of a quarterback and a franchise star like Jaden Daniels, you need strong interior on that line.
Yeah,
but they gotta be very poised and they gotta have some some good following direction in terms of like wanting to really be aligned with the rest of the line with Sam Cosme and with Beatis, and you got Tunsil on the other side, and I mean Coleman. Like I actually do love that pick from last year, and he's a lot better at playing the guard than a tackle.
For sure.
And Wiley's a good backup tackle. On there, and I like what's that guy to be catching touchdowns out in the cut? The right tackle.
Scott?
Yeah, Trent Scott. Chris Paul's a good backup and everything like that too. Yeah. So I mean, it's a good offensive line to a certain extent.
Yeah, to a certain extent. But we like to see the thing about it is when you have somebody like Jaden Daniels, who is a game-changing, franchise-changing QB, you need a game-changing offensive line to protect him on a weekly basis. Yeah. And we don't have that. There's too many times where JD is running for his life. Now, granted, he is somebody that can use his legs and that can still burn you with his legs, but you want Jaden using his arm talent.
Definitely.
And when he has to continuously scramble just to because our O-line can't keep anybody in front of them and contain them, it really hurts, it's been hurting our offense.
No, for real.
So
that'd be okay. And with that point, one of the last points we're gonna talk about on this segment, including with Jaden, man, 3 times injured. Like, what is it? The Green Bay Packers. There's night football game, week 2.
Yep.
I forget which week that was when we played the Bears on Monday Night Football.
Yes.
And then also the elbow injury in Seattle. Yep. And look, and what's insane?
What's that?
3 different injuries at that.
Yeah, 3 different injuries. I personally thought that after he dislocated his elbow, I said, just shut it down. It's done. It's no point. The team is cooked. We're not good. We're just not good. And you can see, and like it was a couple of times where I would be on the social media page and I would see them getting off the plane and stuff like that. And I could just see the look on their faces when they played. And I'm just like, these guys just look checked out. They look like it's done. So like, just tank the year. We need a high draft pick anyway, because we really need to, we need to load up on the skill position. We need to really revamp this team. And I will say the good thing, the point that you made about Marshawn Lattimore is we can cut him after this. So we can cut him and Deron Payne.
And we still wait. We may have to do another
segment about that.
Yeah, another episode about that.
Okay.
District Live Sports. You're here on a commercial break with our service, as we do every episode, just like we did before. We're always going to dish out, show love. We're going to advocate for these businesses around the, the nation, the region, and everything like that. And even outside the region, anybody that needs support, anybody that needs a promo on their business, contact us, DM us. We got business cards, as you can see. We doing it big. We coming here legit, and if you need our services, just come hit us up. So thank you for tuning in to the District Live Sports Podcast Show. Segment 2, bro. The DC sports right now just isn't a good time. Shoot.
No, it is not.
DC, Maryland, Baltimore kind of flinchy. I mean, it's bad all over now. Only area that's really looking good is the Washington Capitals. But that's another episode to talk about.
When are they never looking good?
Yeah, I mean, it's been some slight year, but it ain't never like, oh wow, they're like one of the worst teams. Yeah, they have a bad year, they'll bounce back. Yeah, sure. I think last year was a year it was supposed to go Stanley, in my opinion, but that's another episode. We ain't gonna really go off topic. We're really gonna go into this Wizards talk. I know you've been excited to really be like one of the biggest Wizards fan. This is your last sport. I just want y'all to acknowledge that me, Rob Parker.
He's a Lake Show fan. He's a Lake Show fan.
Dang.
He's a Lake Show
fan. Bro. You didn't let me speak on it. Look, I'm a Lakers fan, but I'm a supporter Wizards fan. I support them from a distance. I still pay attention, but I ain't the biggest Lakers fan, but don't worry about that. That's what I'm here for. That's what my man Nick is here for.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna give y'all the latest updates, the access to y'all, the insight, the talks. But man, let's just really get down to it. We ain't gonna really go too deep into it, but let's really just nip the bud. I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. One of my favorite players to watch on your team, besides Cam, I'll say AJ Johnson and probably sorry, one of my favorite players to watch is really Keyshawn.
It's Keyshawn.
Keyshawn. I apologize.
Yeah,
Keyshawn George. You know what I'm saying? So with everybody that's on the team, besides Keyshawn, like, how do you feel about his development personally? Like,
his development is well, I don't know if you remember when on the 2024 draft when everybody was saying the 2024 draft was one of the weaker classes. I don't remember. I think me and you were talking about you know we were gonna who we were gonna take because we had three selections that year. We had Alex Sarr with the second pick, and we had the 14th pick, which is who we drafted, Bub Carrington. Then we had traded up from pick 26 to pick 24 to draft Keyshawn George. I remember when the night of the draft, I know I was watching live because I was excited to draft Alex Sarr with the number 2 overall pick. But when we traded Denny Avdia away to the Portland Trailblazers and received pick 14, we drafted Bub Carrington, who was another young prospect that I was excited about. But when we drafted Keyshawn, he was a guy that was on my draft board, and he landed right around the range where I expected him to in the 20s.
yeah, right there out of Miami University.
Right there out of the U. Shout out to the U. Because they breed a lot of great prospects from both basketball and football, especially football. They're a football school,
right?
But shout out to their basketball program over there. But Keyshawn came in as a prospect coming out of the U. He was known as a shooter, a knockdown shooter, and a solid defender. Not athletic. Doesn't have the quickest first step or of any sorts.
I don't mean to cut you off, but one of the things I really love about his game, not only his poise, his IQ.
Yeah,
he's one of the smartest players I've seen in a long time.
For sure, and that's one of the reasons why he was highly looked at as a prospect, because his freshman year at the U, he only averaged 7 points.
Yeah,
like he only averaged 7 points, and he was still looked at as a prospect. So that right there should tell you everything you need to know about, the future trajectory of his game.
Right.
So his rookie season, he was, not
he pretty much jumped. I mean, he played 68 games on a 37.2 field goal percentage. Percentage, had a 32.2 3-point percentage. Had low assists. He averaged a steal, like 4 rebounds. But bro, like he just blossomed.
Yeah, he just
like when I seen them Canada highlights, I was like, oh, it's something different about him.
Yeah,
like I don't know why, but he got that aggressive tone. Like this year, bro, he just he just erupted in terms of like 47 field goal percentage. You got a 45 3-point field goal percentage, averaging 15. Like, you gotta look at that type of stuff and just be like, man, he's gonna become something.
Yeah, absolutely. But the thing that is holding him, not only just him, but a lot of the young guys on the team, is we don't have a point guard. We don't have a legitimate point guard.
Yeah.
That can,
Do you miss Jordan Poole?
Do I miss Jordan Poole? I miss the fact that he was somebody that can get in the paint and collapse the defense and get guys open. But like Jordan Poole, as much as I liked him, nah. I'm like, and I was actually kind of happy we was able to get off, his contract and pretty much salary dump him. So, but the point guard is the biggest need for this team, for this young team.
Definitely.
Because, there's been a lot of games, there's been a lot of games this season so far that, we were close, but like we couldn't close it out. We couldn't close it out because we kept turning the ball over, and the reason why we turned the ball over is because we don't have good point guard play.
Yeah, there's no direction on that team right now.
Well, there is a direction. We just don't have a point guard. You know, we don't. And
Well,
plus,
well, I mean, in that aspect though.
Yeah, for sure, for
like
sure.
a floor general.
yeah, floor general. On top of that, you know, we don't really have a franchise guy, and I think that
Arguably, sorry.
arguably Sar.
I mean, because I mean, honestly, besides Keyshawn, I say Keyshawn, bro, because it's a Y right there. So
it's Keyshawn, but we like.
I know he Canadian, but
But like, he's funny.
All right.
But we call him Kai George. You know
all
what
right,
I'm saying?
yeah,
Like,
I'll call him Kai.
Yeah, Kai
But look though,
George,
with Sar though, all jokes aside, I really do feel like Sar can be one of the best premier big men in the
Oh, yeah, for
entire
sure,
league,
for sure.
like at least top 5.
For sure.
I'm not gonna say he's up there like with, you know, you got bruh from Houston and Jokic and everybody like that. But I'm talking about like just straight pure athletic,
Yeah.
know how to clean the board.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he got it like in terms of posts.
Yeah, and I'm glad you brought up Alex Sar because I've been so impressed with Alex Sar's approach this season because last season he took way too many jumpers, settled for way too many jumpers. This year he's only going to the rim. Like last year he was, you know, attempting 5 to 6 threes a game.
Yeah.
This year he's only doing like 2. Everything else is at the rim. He's dunking on you.
I want to say the best 3-point percentage, but it improved even with I'll say like in terms of like his growth in all other aspects. Just with like his rebounding, rebounding got better. Field goal percentage got better. He just looked more dominant. Like he looked like he just
he looks like a big man.
Yeah.
Like he looks like because last season he was a 7-footer, but he was like a little person inside, like
Right.
trapped in a big man's body.
Right.
Now, this year, you know, he's really embraced being 7'1". Like really embraced being 7'1". Because I remember when we played Philly the first time, not this last time because we got blown out, but the first time we played Philly, we should have. That was the game that we should have won, but you know, we're gonna get to the bad coaching in a little bit.
Okay.
But we're gonna get to that.
All right.
But Alex Sar was really like cooking Embiid, like he dunked on it, like put Embiid through the rim, like that. Right, and also it just also showed me that Embiid is kind of cooked. But you know that we a Wizards fan. This is Wizards fan. We don't care about the Sixers like that, you know. We don't care about that, even though they just cooked us the other night. But it just like I said before, like with Alex Sar, I'm just really impressed and appreciative that he's embraced being 7'1", because that right there is what's gonna propel him to, you know, the player that we believe that he can be. You know, he has that Evan Mobley type of. He's like that Evan Mobley. That Evan Mobley type of.
Evan Mobley is a hooper. I love his gameplay.
Yeah, so he's like that to me was his player comp. You know, as a prospect, Evan Mobley, and he's doing his thing, man. And so shout out to Alex Sar, man. Shout out to the Big FL. That's the nickname that we have.
He's not a Victor Wembanyama, but he's Alex Sar.
Yeah, he's Alex Sar.
And that's some of the things that as a Wizards fan you should be proud of, because y'all have something where y'all could really invest and just support around. Like that's somebody you want as like one of your best franchise players. I mean, as a big man too, I mean, it's beautiful seeing that. So I mean, sure, hopefully next year, bro, like you could damn near see all pro next year. You know what I'm saying? All NBA. So
that like Alex Sar definitely has that an all defensive first teams, second team type of trajectory. So definitely excited to see him continue to grow his game, because he's like, when he's not on the court, our defense is terrible. You know, our rim protection is terrible.
Speaking off the court, man, what's up with all these injuries?
Man,
everybody just tired.
It seemed like that, don't it?
Yeah.
But nah, it's Trey Johnson has been dealing with a injury since, you know, his days at Texas. So he's trying to still recover. He tried to tough it out and play through it, but it just got to a point where it was just hurting him too bad. Where it kind of and I've seen a lot of Wizards fans on Wizards Twitter/X complaining about why Trey Johnson isn't getting the amount of minutes he's not, because we're seeing like
Thought he was gonna start at some point.
he should be starting at by the trade deadline, which I'm sure we'll get to in a little bit. But you know, he tried to tough it out, but it got to a point where he just couldn't bear the pain of that injury anymore.
Mm.
So we had to pretty much put him to put him had to shut him down for indefinitely, so we can treat him, and so that way he can come out 100%. Then you have Alex Sarr is actually hurt right now. Now that I think about it, he missed like 2 games this past week. I think he has like an abductor strain or something like that.
Yeah.
Bilal Koulibaly injured his oblique playing.
Was that the injury he had to heal from before he started the season?
No, Bilal has had 3 different injuries this year. He missed training camp and the first 4 games of the season due to his wrist injury that he did at the FIBA Cup or the Mary Cup games. Then he comes back. He played fairly well. Like it was like 2 or 3 games back to back. Like he shot the ball very well. I'm like, okay, this is what we want to see from Bilal, because this is an important year for Bilal Koulibaly. This is his 3rd year. This is a contract year. So it will behoove him to show a lot of improvement, because especially if he wants a rookie contract extension, because I love Bilal Koulibaly because I know the type of player that he is, and I know what he is. I'm not one of these guys that these Wiz fans that have these unrealistic expectations for a lot of the young players.
Right.
I know exactly what he is, and it all comes down to, again, we're going to get into bad coaching, not utilizing.
Oh man, we gotta pull that last topic up on this segment.
Yeah, like it's a lot of terrible coaching on our head coach as to why a lot of these young players are not developing the way that they should, or not being utilized to their strengths. But for Bilal, the best ability is availability, and he hasn't shown that he can stay healthy on the court. And for him to be a young player, that's very, very, very concerning, because when he's on the court, he's by far our best perimeter defender. And we know that, and Wizards fans know that about him. We know what he can do on the defensive end. If for those that have tuned into the game when we played the Milwaukee Bucks, that was an excellent game that we won.
Right.
That kind of got Giannis tripping out about to get up out of Milwaukee, because after that game,
say that for the other segment, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna save that for the other segment, but I just had to acknowledge that Bilal Koulibaly played excellent defense on Giannis to seal the game. Got an and one dunk on Giannis, and when you see stuff like that with Bilal Koulibaly, you're like, wow, like yes, Bilal, yes, that's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. But the frustrating part is that every time he plays good, for like 4 or 5 games, he gets hurt.
Yeah,
he gets hurt, and then he misses time.
Yeah.
So it really puts him behind the 8 ball on his development. And this year it hasn't looked ideal for him, because again, this is a contract year, and if he wants a contract extension, and he wants to be a part of this young core moving forward, which I believe he should, because defensively we need him, because all the young players, the rest of the young players outside of Alex Sarr and Keyshawn George do not provide defense.
Yeah.
They are more offensive players. So we would love for Bilal to be here, but it all comes down to his availability. Also, speaking of another young player, hasn't been injured, but he hasn't played well. Bub Carrington. It really hurts my heart to see him struggle, because he's kind of like the baby of the team because we traded away Denny Avdia for him technically. So everybody's pulling for him. He has so many eyes on him because as we all see Denny Avdia in Portland playing like an all-star.
Yeah.
And here we have this young guy in Bub Carrington, the hometown kid who has a lot of potential, has a lot of promise, but he's struggling. You know what I'm saying? He's and it's very glaring.
I mean, it's kind of hard to really get back on this groove, especially when you don't have like that arsenal he had with him in the backcourt, like JP.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I mean, these years going by. I'm not saying like you gotta have all like the world or you gotta put all your eggs in one basket into him, but it's just like gotta show some improvement.
Yeah, for sure.
Even with your minutes being decreased, you gotta show like better efficiency and a better IQ as a player. And if that plus minus ratio keeps going down, it doesn't really improve for you to be an impactful player. And it's going kind of hard to be, looking into your future, with the organization. But again, man, let's look in deeper into this segment, this last part of the segment, man. I mean, if you got any thoughts, maybe any guess or any type of coach that you think that could kind of give this team a real identity where they could just really show some type of charisma. I mean, can you guess of any candidates in your mind?
Honestly, no, I can't guess of any candidates, but I just want a coach that, knows how to put his players in position to be successful on both ends of the floor.
I didn't mean to cut you off, but I think Jaden just got hurt again.
Jaden just got hurt again?
Nah. I think he looked like he hurt his hand. But yeah, they need to shut this season out.
Yeah, shut it down. Shut it down.
But let's get. I'm sorry, bro. I didn't mean to cut you off.
You're good.
Let's get back on the real segment.
Yeah. Nah, for real. No, as far as the coaching, I don't have anybody at the top of my head that I would love to come coach the team, but just bringing a coach that knows how to put his players in position to be successful on both ends of the floor. And Brian Keefe, I believe that he's a good locker room guy. He's a good, I think he's a good motivational speaker. But when it comes to,
I don't think he's a head coach as yet.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I was getting ready to allude to. It's hard to not see substitute teacher with him, and I say that respectfully. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to not see substitute. Like we're obviously for everybody that doesn't know, the Wizards are purposely tanking. Like we're tanking with a purpose, and main reason why is because we have that unprotected 2026 first round pick that we have hovering over our heads that is in the possession of the New York Knicks, and that is from the John Wall Russell Westbrook trade that we made back in 2021.
That was actually a fun year to watch, y'all.
That was a really fun year, but that is why we are tanking so hard and losing so many games on purpose, because we have our protected pick hovering over our heads. So it behooves us to be terrible, so that way we can secure that pick, because this year's draft is one of the best, is one of those ones. This year's freshman class is by far like if we can get a top 5 pick this year, we will have our franchise guy, and we can, move forward properly. Another topic. Yeah,
Another day.
Another topic, another day. But I just wanted to put that out there, you know, for the future. But as far as Brian Keefe, it's just hard to unsee substitute teacher.
I didn't even realize he was a little bit young. He's 49 years old.
Yeah,
I thought he was like in his maybe mid to early 50s. He's actually young.
He's a young coach. He's been in the league for a long time. If you don't know about Brian Keefe, he was with the Oklahoma City Thunder with Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, James Harden, Serge Ibaka, and that team. And he
under what head coach?
Under Scott Brooks.
Yeah, Scott Brooks, right?
Yeah, under Scott Brooks. Mm-hmm. He played a huge role in the development of those players, and And Kevin Durant has in the recent years spoke highly of Brian Keefe as a player development coach,
Mm,
and is one of the reasons why he is he's playing at the level that he's playing at. He also spent a he also had made a stop at the lake with the Lakers with a young Lonzo Ball, a young Kyle Kuzma, Brandon Ingram, and stuff like that. He's been around, and plus he started in San Antonio as a video coordinator. So
mm,
he's grinded a lot of tape. He's been around the league for a long time.
mm.
And I'm happy that he got his opportunity as a head coach, but he has not done a good job thus far.
Oh wow.
And maybe maybe he is the placeholder for the real coach to come in and really turn this thing around when it's time for us to really start competing.
Mm.
But you know, only time will tell. So go Wiz.
Go Wiz, go Wiz. Hey, DMV. You listen to here right now to the District Live Sports Podcast Show. Again, we are here offering services in terms of sports videography, sports broadcasting, sports photography, sports interviewing, sports podcast interviewing, documentaries, small movies. We do it all. Or even if it's not even sports related, just hit us up, DM us, shoot us a text, whatever you like to do. We're here for the services. Again, you can contact us over here. We got our business cards, business layouts on the page, on the website. You know where to find us. Check us out. So let's go ahead and get into the last segment of the day. The sport that I've been really into in a lot lately. And every game that I've been watching, bro, it don't even got to be Lakers. It ain't got to be Wizards. It ain't even got to be the Houston Rockets because that's like one of my favorite teams to watch. But the NBA is on fire right now. I love the content. I love the drama that's going on. I feel like with women, you know, they love to watch their shows. You got Love Island. You got Baddies. You got all these other shows that, you know, they love to watch. You know, they get that adrenaline. For us men, bro, I'm loving the NBA content.
Absolutely,
You know what I'm
absolutely.
saying?
The NBA is the gift that keeps on giving.
What's the one area or what's like one thing that grabs you so far this season?
What grabs me so far this season is just how one the wide open the Eastern Conference is.
Yeah, it's so crazy, bro. Like I just found out literally this week the Detroit Pistons is the number one team. Now,
the number one seed. Yep.
I'm not saying that them as a team is surprising that they're playing good because they was obviously a good team last year.
Mm-hmm.
But with how they're playing this year as a complete unit all through the board, like they're very scary. Like they kind of remind me of the old Pistons.
Yeah,
you know,
definitely. I think that the Detroit Pistons, because the East is so wide open and because they're playing so well and they're the number one, they have to make a move because they can't afford to be complacent or stagnant because everybody's not going to be injured forever. You know,
yeah.
The Celtics ain't going to be injured forever. The Pacers not going to be injured forever. The Knicks are the Knicks.
The Cavs gonna be the Cavs.
Cavs gonna be the Cavs, and don't nobody believe in them.
You
like
know
that.
the Heat. I mean, I love the Heat. What they got going on this year, like I love their roster, but
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know if it's like contending wise, like down the stretch.
Nah, it's not.
I believe in Norman Powell, but that's
sure.
a
the Sixers. They got some nice young pieces, but
without Embiid at his full strength,
yeah,
man, they're not really.
It's kind of the Sixers are weird because they have the Embiid situation and they got the Paul George situation, so we don't know what the future is for them. Milwaukee is Milwaukee.
They're just blowing up. Like you put a C4 with them right now, it's just a big explosion that's about to pop off. I mean, having what they had before from 2021 when they won the championship until now, it's just awful. And honestly, I really thought they wasn't really a bad team. I just think they lost a lot of tangibles in terms of defense and rebounding.
Yeah, I mean, like they they made a lot of decisions that kind of set them back.
Yeah.
And as far as Giannis, man, like enough with the games, like enough with these, you know, enough with these like these little social media things. That, you know, if you going to just please just ask for a trade, bro. Like all of these passive aggressive antics, bro. Just like just you've been he's been on this weird. He's been on this weird type of timing for the way too long now, bro. And it's just like at, at this point, bro, just get out, bro. Just get out, bro. Like make it stop. It's over with. Like you know, in your heart it's over with. The fan base when they heart is over with, bro. Just make it stop, bro. Make it stop, bro. Like I know you don't want to be the guy to ask for a trade, but the passive aggressive antics, bro, just don't make you look good. So just kiss of death, man. Kiss goodbye, man. Like you already won a championship for Milwaukee. Like,
What do you feel about CP3 getting cut 3 in the morning?
man,
Like, bro, like, I mean, can you just imagine, like, you're like, knock on wood, but hypothetically, if a job was to call you and you working there,
yeah, it's
and
just,
okay, like, I mean, I know your schedule and everything, but on your off day,
yeah, for sure.
and like you sleeping, bro, or you're just, I don't know, bro, you probably out with your loved ones or whatever, and you just get a call,
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's the Clippers.
and you've been there for like what 20 plus years.
Yeah.
They know how fashionably you've been doing your work. You come on time.
Yeah.
Everybody look up to you.
For sure.
The management love you.
For sure.
Like, and just straight up like that. Like, hey, bro, like you gotta go. You gotta kick.
For sure. CP3 getting cut like that to he's the best player in Clippers history. Like that's first and foremost.
You
Like,
seen that Draymond interview?
Nah, I didn't. I didn't peep the Draymond.
Well, I mean his podcast.
Nah, I didn't. I didn't see it.
He was like, I think for all of us NBA players, we should be looking at ourselves like nobody's safe. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, and all seriousness, I'm not trying to bet, but I think that's the right message and the wrong messenger.
What does Draymond Green have to worry about getting cut in the middle of the night or at all, any time of the day?
I mean, if he does, man, he's sending out hitters to their cribs. I know. Shoot, seeing LeBron at this stage of his career, what's your opinion? You know, when you seen arthritis and his injury report.
I mean, it's man, he about to be 41 years old, man. It's expected at this. Like you can't expect for LeBron to just be King. Well, he's always gonna be King James, respectfully, but you can't expect him to play like King James.
Is this Twilight years or is this granddad years?
I mean, I can't even say granddad because like
grandpa years.
Nah, Bron been in his twilight years for a minute.
Last 10,
for the last 10 years.
Yeah,
and still, I'm not gonna say he's been the most still dominant, but still playing at the highest level.
Yeah,
you know, still was averaging at least well over 25 a game and whatnot. Granted, he doesn't have the same willpower to like, lead his team to the finals or nothing like that. He hasn't had that, but still LeBron James, bro. Still a dog. Still one of the best to ever do it. So I wouldn't necessarily say this is granddad years, but he should be, on his way out.
Yeah, I think maybe this year is probably like a message to be like, man, I think I need to, excuse me, I think I need to start looking to a tour. And I mean, with that trade that happened last year, I automatically said that
it's over with.
Nah, not even. Well, yeah, it's over with, but it's like, all right, now he's stepping into his Robin to Luka's Batman.
Yeah,
so it's fine. I mean, it's well respected seeing him at this stage. People who gonna bid on like his play style, I mean, it's like corny because it's like, man, it's the king. What you talking about? At the end of the day, broke damn near every record. You know what I'm saying? 8 straight finals, 4 championships. Was it like 4 MVPs?
Yeah, 4 MVPs.
You know what I'm saying? Like all NBA, like damn near every almost season, and defensive player of the year. I mean, bro, we can just go on and on and on about this great man. But I really, I'm not saying I'm hoping, but I won't be surprised if he just call it quits.
Yeah, call it quits. Yeah,
You
like
know,
I mean,
even if we even don't even make it to the finals. You know,
yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure. I mean, a lot of people. I remember having this conversation like, "Yo, what's the NBA without LeBron James?" I'm like,
the
I used to,
NBA.
the NBA. Like, yeah, I'm like,
But he is a good sales figure, a good
yeah, for sure.
marketable. Not I'm not calling him like a piece or anything like that, but I mean, yeah, like for who he is, he's very marketable as what the NBA had covered. Obviously, he made a lot of people careers. Stephen A. Smith. You know what I'm saying? Like in terms of like coverage and everything, storylines. I mean, since he was just at his high school, bro, like he
Yeah,
broke
for
out
sure.
as the chosen one.
Yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying?
So
Had it tatted on his back as a high school kid.
yeah, no, that's hard.
So
Yeah.
shout out to Bron, shout out to Big Bron. You know what I'm saying? Big Bron.
Yeah.
And mind y'all, I ain't no Bron fan. It'll never have been. Matter of fact, when he was in Miami, I despised him because he used to just be cooking so hard. But you got to give respect where respect is due, man. And he's been one of the best to do it.
Definitely,
So
definitely. I'm gonna just cap it off here, but one last thing. So I'm gonna just say it. I ain't got no shame, but I do have some remorse. But I gotta stand on business because when you do a bet, you just gotta stand on business. I betted my man Sosa. Sosa, if you watching this, bro, I'm gonna let you know right now. You the biggest OKC fan that I know, bro. Let me know how you want your money. You know what I'm saying? If you want that joint, the Cash App, PayPal, Apple Pay, you want the crisp hundreds, you want the 20s, 10s, man, I give you all 50s, bro. I betted my man Sosa $200 that the OKC Thunder won't repeat. But I think I lost that, bro.
yeah, kind of lost that, bro.
Bro, they still have like one loss.
Only one loss, bro.
Like they're like the best team I've seen in years. And you know what's scarier? They got picks.
They got picks.
Even after this year. Like it don't even make sense till like all the way to 2029 or something like that.
Yeah, and the Clippers are terrible. So because the Clippers are terrible, and like I said earlier about this year's draft class is one of the best freshman classes. I'm not even going to name the players because it's too many to name, but I know all the ones that I like.
Beyond from that though, how even beyond this season, and I'm not saying like you're a fortune teller, but how long of a dominance can you see the Oklahoma City Thunder to continue this?
As long as they want.
Straight like that?
Straight like that. As long as they want. As long as Sam Presti is the GM. Sam Presti is hands down the best GM I've ever seen in my life. Just because you got to think, like with him drafting the guys, like a lot of the guys that he has currently on the team, they're not going to be there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why it's important to keep stacking the decks with picks.
Yeah.
You just drafted Thomas Sorbor out of Georgetown.
Yeah.
Even though he's not playing this year, still a great pick. Nikola Topic, get well, man. It was reported that he was diagnosed with cancer.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah. I really hope he, really hope he gets through that.
Yeah, get
in
well.
all grace of God.
Yeah, absolutely. Get well because he was one of the premier prospects in his class, and if you have not seen him in summer league, man, that dude is a bucket.
Yeah,
is a bucket. So,
but yeah, besides basketball, I hope he's doing all right. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't wish that on nobody.
Nah, absolutely not. Absolutely not. But yeah, OKC can do whatever, can continue to win as long as they want.
It's free game for them.
It's free game. It's free game because as long as SGA is still young, SGA is entering his prime years, so he's gonna still be averaging 30, cooking everybody. You got J Dub there as the second best player. You still got Chet,
Aaron Wiggins
off the bench, Isaiah Joe off the bench. You still have Lou Dort, who's a first team all defensive player.
What was that big man name? Hartenstein.
Hartenstein.
Hartenstein. He's a dog.
You still have Caruso.
Yeah. Miss him.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Hey
I
man.
bet you do. But you know, they have all the optionality
Definitely.
to do whatever they want to do. They
Yeah.
can, and
They could just pretty much just drag they nuts.
pretty much, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think we got covered off that.
Yeah, like pretty much, you know, they hold all the cards. You know, this is they're on their way to being one of the better dynasties that we have ever seen.
Mm.
And they might be better than the Warriors. You know what I'm saying? They might.
Let's cap it off. Let's cap it off. Let's cap it off. Let's cap it off. Let's cap. Look, bro, we ain't got that much time to talk about that. I'm sorry, but I can't side with you on that. I can't, bro.
It's cool, bro. It's cool. It's cool. But you know, like I said, you know, the Warriors. The only reason I say that is because the Warriors are of the past now, and OKC is the future. So I know that it's too early to tell that. That's a huge hot take, but you know, based on how they look right now, I don't feel like I'm way off. I'm off my head. I'm off my noggin with that. But you know, I shout out to everybody that you know love the Warriors and that believe in the Warriors. You know, there was another team.
Hey, look, I hated the Warriors, but boy, I respected that dynasty they had. But look, hey, Souza, you see this interview, this podcast, bro? Don't jazz your head up. Hey, look, y'all. We appreciate everybody that listen. We appreciate everybody that's watching. Man, look, it's December 7th, 2025. I got my boy Nick here. We in the building. We doing our thing, talking our business, and we back to it, man. I appreciate you coming through, Brody.
Yes, sir. Anytime.
My dog gonna always come through. He gonna talk about his basketball. Some of them is a little bit debatable, but you know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? That's my guy. He always coming through, and we appreciate y'all for coming through, listening, watching the video. Everything gonna be dropped real soon this week coming up. Y'all be safe. God bless. And this is Live Sports. We out.